Today's video is going to be a VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray update for April 2nd, 2023. And over the past 2 weeks, I have acquired 13 new VHS tapes, 24 new DVDs, and 1 new Blu-ray. So, yep. So anyways, let's get this started. First, we're going to start off the 13 VHS tapes. So, yep. The first 3 are clamshell cases, and the first 2 clamshell cases I both got from eBay as a bid auction. And this was originally a lot of 3 VHS tapes, but I end up keeping 2 of them. Both of these are Warner Brothers clamshell VHS tapes from the 1980s. So here they are. Under the comedy genre. And this movie is a German film from 1984, but was released here briefly in America by Warner Brothers. And this movie has not been released on DVD here in America yet. As you can see, it's covered by the sticker. This is a film roll from the video cinema. The Warner Brothers logo engraved is covered. And here's the other one. This is a movie I already had, which is the 1994 Orion Home Video EP mode VHS, but I decided to replace that copy with this copy, which is the 1983 Big W Warner Brothers VHS release. And this movie was released by American International, but this movie is currently owned by MGM because the American International movies were owned by Orion at the time. This is one of the American International films that was given to Warner Home Video back in the 80s. And once again, it's a film roll from the video cinema, and it's covered up by the Warner Brothers logo engraved is covered up by the sticker. This one's recorded on a Scotch tape. And like I said, this lot originally came with 3 VHS tapes, but the other VHS tape that came in this lot was National Lampoon's Vacation, the original clamshell release, but I already had that movie, so I decided to give that VHS tape away to Goodwill yesterday, because I don't need another copy of that. But I got 2 that I wanted, so yep. And this last clamshell I got is 1 out of 5 VHS tapes that I got from the Cleveland Brunswick Thrift store on last Sunday, which I visited my papa and grandma who lived at Brunswick Cleveland, Ohio there. And And on Sunday I got some movies from the thrift store and the Goodwill store and Dollar Tree store from there, which I will point out. This is the one clamshell that I found last Sunday at that thrift store. And this is another movie that I had on VHS, but got rid of it out of stupidity, but now I got it back in the collection. August 25th, 1998. Now let's get on to the 10 slipcover cases, in which the first 2 slipcover cases are 2 out of 4 VHS tapes that I ordered off of eBay recently, which 3 of them were bid auctions and 1 was a buy it now listing. These first 2 are bid auctions I won. And this next one's an MGM Contemporary Classics VHS tape. This is a United Artists movie from 1970. July 5th, 2000, printed the day after Independence Day that year. This next one's a Key Video VHS tape. This is another United Artists release. It's got a tan lid. The next 3 slipcover cases are 3 out of 4 slipcover VHS tapes that I got at the Brunswick Cleveland thrift store last Sunday, which I found 4 slipcover cases along the 1 clamshell tape that I bought last Sunday. Here are the first 3 slipcover cases that I got from the thrift store, and this next one's a movie that I already had on DVD, but this one. Well, first, this is a Blockbuster formula purchased from Blockbuster on January 27, 2003. It's a 20th Century Fox film co-made by Regency Enterprises. And this is the Blockbuster copy because this is a blue tape. And I do have this movie on DVD, but I'm just going to get rid of my DVD copy and replace that copy with this VHS tape for right now. Because it's really fun to collect these 20th Century Fox Blockbuster blue tapes. This next one's a Republic Pictures Hollywood Stars VHS tape. This movie I've been trying to get for a very long time. Now I finally have it after hearing really great things about this movie. It's not a tumor. I just had to do that. This movie's from Imaginary Entertainment and was released by Universal, and this was released when Universal was celebrating their 75th anniversary in 1990 and early 1991. The first week of 1992, originally a 1991 VHS, and this copy has no previews because it's a reprint. This next tape is one of 2 VHS tapes that I got at my local Goodwill store yesterday, April Fool's Day on Saturday, which I found 2 VHS tapes there. And both these tapes that I got from this Goodwill store, my local Goodwill store, has the sticker. So if you see that sticker, it obviously comes from that Goodwill store. Sorry I can't talk today. Blockbuster date is June 18th, 2001. Blockbuster from a rental. And here's the last tape that I got at the thrift store at Brunswick Cleveland, Ohio last Sunday. This one originally come from the Columbus Metropolitan Library at Columbus, Ohio. Still can't talk, and this one came in the squeeze and shake, but I took it out of there and threw the squeeze and shake away, so I don't really care for those types of cases. October 19th, 1999. These next two tapes are the other two VHS tapes I got from eBay. This next one was a bid auction which I won. This is a demo tape. This one's a Dimension Home Video demo tape. This is probably my first Dimension demo tape I have. September 27th, 1995. And this last tape I got from eBay was a buy it now listing, and this one's a rare magnetic videotape from 1980. And this was originally listed for $20 off of eBay, but I got an offer from the seller of $12, and I went ahead and bought this, so yep. Another magnetic videotape for my collection. This one's a 1959 British film. This is a 1980 VHS. And here's the last tape for this update, which this is the only other VHS tape that I got at my local Goodwill store yesterday. July 10th, 2003. Next up are 24 DVDs that I have in this update. The first 3 DVDs I got from Criterion Collection's website, which these were part of Criterion Collection's 50% off flash sale, which I ordered 3 DVDs from that sale, and here they are. This is the 1934 version of Imitation of Life. Side number is 1167. I have the 1959 remake of this movie on VHS. Now I got the 1934 version of this movie. Side number is 869. This is a Universal film, just like Imitation of Life. And here's the last Criterion DVD that I got from their website. Side number is 599. This one's released by Sony Pictures Classics. This next DVD is a DVD that I got from eBay recently. And this one was another bid auction I won. And this one's a replacement copy. The other copy I had looked a bit better days, so got another copy, which this one was also brand new sealed when I bought it, and it has this sticker which I put it on. So I'm just going to give my other copy away. The next 5 DVDs are 5 DVDs that I got at the Dollar Tree store at Brunswick Cleveland, Ohio last Sunday when I was still visiting my papa's house that weekend. I found 5 DVDs there, so here they are. This digital copy code already expired on New Year's Eve 2020. I know this one's called The Death and Life of Bobby Z, but most places just say Bobby Z, so I'm just going to file this under Bobby Z. This one's a release by Echo Bridge Entertainment. I do know this DVD was originally released by Sony Pictures Home Entertainment back in 2007 or 2008. This one's a 2021 re-release by Echo Bridge. And these last 3 DVDs I got from Dollar Tree are DVDs from Paramount of movies released by different companies. This movie was released by IFC Films and was released on DVD by Paramount. This movie is produced by Saban Films, but once again it was released on DVD by Paramount. Here's a digital copy code, which already expired on 2022. And the back of this is just blank, so I'm not going to show it, the back of it. And here's the last DVD I got from Dollar Tree. This movie is produced by Awesomeness Films, but once again, this DVD it was released on DVD by Paramount. This one also expired last year. Once again, just like Rogue Warfare, the back is blank, so I don't need to show it. Next 3 DVDs are 3 DVDs I got at the thrift store at Brunswick Cleveland, Ohio, along with the 5 VHS tapes. Found 3 DVDs there. This is a former owner from Video Express. The original case that I got this DVD that came in was damaged, so I replaced the case in this Eco case. And here's the last DVD I got at the thrift store. This one's released by Sony Pictures Classics. The next 4 DVDs are 4 DVDs that I got at the Goodwill store at Brunswick Cleveland, Ohio, which I only found 4 DVDs there. They did not have any VHS tapes, unfortunately, but I did found some good stuff there. This next one is another replacement copy. The other copy I had was a 2015 re-release, which was just in widescreen, but that one did not have the rest of any of these bonus features, so I decided to replace that copy with this one. And this one also got this for nostalgic reasons, because I do remember renting this movie from Blockbuster, which is the same exact release. It's on the widescreen side. This one's a flipper disc. And this one's a Regency Enterprises movie released by Fox. I do know a lot of people hate this movie, but this one's a guilty pleasure of mine, so yep. This next one's another movie that I had on VHS, but I decided to get on DVD. And my VHS copy is a bit damaged, so I decided to replace that copy with this one. These last 2 DVDs I got at that Goodwill store are 2 movies that I didn't have. Here's the last DVD I got at the Brunswick Cleveland thrift store. This one's part of the John Wayne collection. This next DVD is a DVD that I got at the Brunswick Cleveland Big Lots on Sunday as well, which I went to that Big Lots store and I found 1 DVD there. And here it is. This one was only $4, so why not pick that up? This one's a 2-disc set, and both these discs actually have artwork on it, which is really cool. And the last 7 DVDs for this update are 7 DVDs that I got at my local Goodwill store yesterday, along with the 2 VHS tapes, which were Lost Souls and What a Girl Wants. I found 7 DVDs in my Goodwill store yesterday, so here they are. This is a Morgan Creek movie released by Warner Brothers, and it has a little false advertising. It says this DVD has a behind-the-scenes featurette, but that is not on this DVD, so they made they made a false advertising there. This one was $3, while the rest of the DVDs I got at Goodwill yesterday were $1 each. This one's a Focus Features release. This one's from Sony Pictures Classics. This is a 1983 movie from Orion Pictures. This next movie I do have on VHS, but since I found this DVD for $1, I decided to go ahead and replace that copy with this. This movie I've been trying to get this is actually a movie I've been wanting to get on DVD in the first place, but couldn't find it, so I stuck with VHS, but now finally found the DVD copy of this. And here's the last DVD for this update. And finally, here's the one and only Blu-ray for this update, which this is a Blu-ray that I got at the Dollar Tree store at Brunswick Cleveland, Ohio last Sunday. This one's from my Robin Williams collection. This one's a Columbia Pictures movie. This one, though, I remember being his weakest film, but I decided to go ahead and get this one for the collection and just to give this movie another try. Maybe it'll be okay the next time I watch this. This is a 2006 Blu-ray, so this is probably the oldest Blu-ray I have in my collection. And it has artwork behind this as well. And that's it for my VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray update for April 2nd, 2023. Hope you guys liked this video and see you guys later.